Good morning. I'm usually up sometime between 6 to 7 a.m. Throw on my robe, throw on my beige slippers. As you can see, I'm already in the fall vibes. Yes, I look crazy in the morning, but as you can see, I'm already in the fall vibes with my brown robe and slippers. These are from Beige. If you don't know, that's my loungewear brand that I own, a little shameless plug. But I'm just getting ready in the morning doing my skincare. I was pretty lucky this morning Kylo was still sleeping, so that's always nice because I get to do my skincare in peace and not in a rush. And I take my medication every morning. I do have hypothyroidism, and so I need to take this as soon as I wake up because I'm not allowed to eat for a good hour afterwards. I always like to do something really easy with my hair, usually put it up and throw on a super comfortable outfit. Again, the fall vibes, all brown tones. It's nice to just, put my hair back, put on a little outfit so that I can feel good throughout the day. Getting Kylo's milk ready. He used to drink 6 ounces, but lately he's been drinking 5. So I did that so that we don't waste any milk. Yes, he is still on a bottle. He drinks water out of a straw cup, but will not do it for his milk. My favorite thing in the morning is opening up all of the blinds, but of course when you're up this early in the fall, it's still dark out, unfortunately. But I like to still open them so that I can watch the sun rise and just see it get brighter and lighter. Of course, I like to fill up my water first thing in the morning. So it was 7 a.m. and Kylo was still asleep, so I did end up waking him up a few minutes later because if he sleeps in too much, then he'll just end up going to bed late that night, which I don't want. Mama needs some time to herself at the end of the night. I woke him up, brought him down, and he usually just drinks that on the couch and we just chill and hang out a bit. As you can see, the sun is already coming up. Every minute, like after 7, it just starts rising and it's so cool to watch. Then we'll usually do diaper change and just lots of playtime. First thing in the morning, he goes right to his stuffed toys. He's been doing this every single morning, bringing me each stuffed toy one by one. It's the cutest thing. But yeah, so we'll just do some playtime with him and with Shugs. So once it's been a good hour or so to give my medication time to dissolve, or absorb, I should say, I will take my seed because this is best taken on an empty stomach. But then we will usually go on our walk sometime between 7:45 to 8 a.m.-ish. And this is, I feel like, their favorite time of the day. Sugar gets so excited as well. If you have a dog and a baby, I'm telling you, get this waist leash. You can tie it around your waist so you can be hands-free. It's the best thing ever. I have been loving our fall walks so much because the weather is just perfect. There's a slight coolness in the air, so you can wear a nice little sweater, but the leaves are changing colors. It's just perfect. It's dreamy. Kylo has been loving collecting leaves on our walk, so I'll pass him one every morning and he just loves playing around with it. As soon as I got back home, I wanted to make a nice warm matcha latte. I love this frother that I have. You can also change the little spinning thingy so that it's more of just a milk warmer and it doesn't froth as much, which is the setting that I had it on. So I was warming up my milk, mixing up my matcha, and then once I put the milk, I left a little bit behind and went and took this electric whisk and just made a bit more froth. Of course, I could have put it back in the frother and change the little whisk part to do it in the machine, but it was just easier to have a handheld one. So good. So good, Kylo. Mommy wishes you could try. That is good. It's the cinnamon spice for me. Momo? I think my name is Mama, not Momo. This drink right here just tastes like fall. Like, it just tastes like fall. It's warm, you have the matcha, but the sweetness of the milk, the spice of the cinnamon and the nutmeg. What are you doing back there, Kylo? Anyways, I was looking up pumpkin spice seasonings, like something you could just sprinkle on top. And then when I looked at the ingredients of a lot of them, they had sulfites in them, which is not a good ingredient for you. So I looked at the other ingredients and literally this was what was in pumpkin spice. Cloves, allspice, nutmeg, and cinnamon. That's it, just those 4 spices. So instead of buying the pre-made pumpkin spice, I decided to just use the actual spices. It's a lot healthier, there isn't any crazy additives. It's breakfast time, and let me tell you, Kylo loves bacon. Like, he has a full-on bacon obsession, and I make him these 3-ingredient pancakes that I meal prep and freeze. So I just warmed those up, and he had some bacon and banana pancakes for breakfast. So he's been teething lately, so I haven't even bothered trying to serve him too large of a portion because his teething has affected his appetite. So that's why I only gave him 2 little mini pancakes and 1 slice of bacon. And he is a big boy now. He does not want to sit in his high chair, so we usually just sit at the table or he eats while he plays. I am cutting up some Portuguese cheese. I toasted up this bread from Silver Hills that I love, putting some bacon and just making a super quick little bacon and cheese sandwich. I've been loving it just like this lately and adding like no egg because bacon and cheese just slaps on its own. And then it's vitamin time. I have been taking 2 inositols and 3 magnesium glycinate. These help me so much with my mood and anxiety and my sleep. Now Kylo got a hold of the diaper cream. So now I have diaper cream all over my hands and I gotta wash this first to grab him so I don't get diaper cream on his clothes. How did you get a hold of that, Kylo? I smell poopy. You're causing trouble. This is not a part of the regular scheduled programming. All right, it's only like 9:30 and Kylo's nap isn't until 11:30 today, so let's do some fall baking and let's bake some pumpkin banana bread. By the way, he finished most of his breakfast. So I picked up this pumpkin puree because I loved that this one was 1 ingredient. I specifically made sure, you want Mama to hold you? Not to get the pumpkin pie filling because that one has a bunch of like crap ingredients. So pure pumpkin puree. Stir some? Yay, good job. You're stirring, you're making pumpkin banana bread. Nice. Then I decided to make a cream cheese frosting because I was like, how perfect would that be with the pumpkin banana bread? And this was surprisingly so easy to make. You're supposed to use powdered sugar though, but I didn't have any on hand, so I just improvised and it was fine with the regular sugar. So it was 11:30, I put Kylo down for his nap, and I usually put on some white noise, make it completely blackout, and put on his sleep sack. He sleeps independently, so I usually just cuddle him for a bit and then lay him down in his crib. So the pumpkin banana bread was ready and it turned out so good. I was so excited. So you want to let it completely cool before you put on that frosting, because if you put on the frosting right away, it's just going to be a hot mess. It's literally going to melt and drip everywhere. So I let it cool, did some dishes. I try not to do too many chores when I put Kylo down for his nap because it's like my only time to really get work done. So I just quickly did some dishes, but then I went straight to getting work done. Once the pumpkin banana bread was completely cool, I went ahead and put on that cream cheese frosting and spread it all around. I didn't want to put too much because I wasn't trying to make it too high calorie, but it honestly tasted incredible. This did not even last a day in my house. When I tell y'all, it was literally gone by the end of the night. I'm not even joking. I even gave some to my sister and my mom and they loved it. This was a hit and this is going to be my go-to for fall from now on, and it's actually perfect even for Christmas. I feel like if you want to make it just any holiday. So I sliced that up, and just to show you guys the center, it was perfectly cooked. The ratio of the banana to pumpkin was just, it was perfect.